Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Enrique Eddy and today, I'm very excited, alright? Because for today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about my experience with taking cold showers for 1 year. So with that said, let's begin. Now, I'm sure that you must be asking yourself, right? You must be wondering, why? ¿Por qué? Right? Why would I take cold showers and why would I do it for 1 year? I'm still going, by the way, but now I have a couple reasons why I started doing them. The main one is because I have skin disease. It's called atopic dermatitis. I'll make future videos on that and skincare. But I used to take really long, hot showers, and that definitely had a lot of negative impact on me. So I did some research. I found cold showers, all the benefits. I read a bit about the Wim Hof method as well. I'm just talking about cold showers today. But I told myself, why not give it a shot? And so far, they've worked tremendously well for me. I'll get into the benefits later. But that's the main reason why I started taking them. Now, like I said, that was the main reason why I started taking them, right? But I just want to clarify. If you don't have any skin disease, if you don't have anything like that, it doesn't mean that you don't have to take them, right? Because the benefits are amazing. I became addicted to them, right? So if you're just sitting here and wondering, why would I do them if I don't have a skin disease? I understand. I understand that's logical, right? But the benefits were amazing for me. They're still amazing. So just quickly saying my experience for the first year, the challenges were simply, like I said, that I would hold myself back sometimes because I knew it was cold and it felt cold, right? But I went on to build endurance, right? I started to adapt temperature, so I'd make them colder. Like right now, it's winter, and I'm making the water even colder because I'm adapting to it. So I would start to adapt to that. I would be able to tolerate more cold, and I would work more on my breathing. I obviously noticed a lot of benefits, but that was really just my experience for the year. It was really just that I started to adapt, and it started to be something much less mentally and just much more physical, which is what it is, a task. Go in there, get clean, get out, right? The benefits. What might convince you to take cold showers? I experienced many of them, alright? Obviously, a big one for me was improved skin, right? Because the hot water, it dries your skin, dries your hair as well. I don't have hair right now, but when I used to, it improved my hair and my skin. It feels more breathable when you're just out in the street and you get that wind. So I got improved skin and improved hair. Now, when I say improved skin, I don't mean that if you have dry skin, right? Let's say you have cracks of dry skin on your forearm, right? You take a cold shower, one or even for a whole week, seven cold showers once a day. You're not going to come out of there and it's going to be healed. No, it won't. You need to do something else about it. You need to use some kind of medication. Might have to use some kind of corticosteroid if it's that bad. That's what I'm currently using right now. A moisturizer, whatever you have to use. But I'm just saying that they won't dry you out, not nearly enough as hot showers, definitely. So that's a big improvement for your skin, for your hair as well, for your scalp, right? Because when you get used to using hot water, you start to burn your scalp. But when you start using cold water, it's not the same anymore. And it won't lead to as much dryness, as much breaking down, because hair is very fragile, right? Like I mentioned previously, my breathing improved as well. Now, I've never really been someone who does yoga or who does meditation. I'm looking into meditation right now. But breathing is still, it's obviously still essential to be alive, right? For me to be talking to you. But it's still, like, for example, for me personally, I work out and I do martial arts and I spar, right? So, like, when I'm doing sparring for jiu-jitsu, right, or Muay Thai, whatever, I really need to have good breathing. I really need to have good cardio to calculate myself so that I can last, that I can endure, right? But I noticed that my breathing was able to improve in the sense of how I controlled it. I controlled my breaths, the tempo. Now, obviously, it doesn't just come alone. You have to practice it while you're in the shower, and with time and with practice, you get better. And with cold showers, I noticed better recovery. Now, this might be interesting because I know that hot showers can be beneficial for muscle recovery, muscle soreness, right? That was really never the case for me. I just felt really relaxed in there and I didn't want to get out. But cold water for me really does do it. And if you're into sports, you might know this yourself. You might know that a lot of athletes even take ice baths and stuff or cold showers. As now, I don't really know everything detailed behind it, but I do know that it could help with muscle recovery or it could help with muscle soreness, right? That's just, I'm saying from personal experience, it has definitely helped me. It also improved your circulation, right? It's going to give you energy, right? We all need energy, right? Now, obviously, many things that are related to how much energy we have, right? If we're properly eating, if we're properly resting, if we do some sort of physical activity, right? How we control our sexual activity, right? Many things will really determine how much energy you might have. So you definitely need to manage these four things I mentioned. And obviously, other things as well. But cold water, like, it's not really something that I can explain that easily. You'd have to try it out yourself. But it just, the energy you feel after, it's just unlike something I've ever experienced, at least myself, before. Because when you take a cold shower, it gets you out of your comfort zone. The hot keeps you in, right? It keeps you in your comfort zone, right? It's nice, it's cozy, you don't want to get out, like a nice warm blanket, right? But the cold does the complete opposite. And that's what benefits you. And that's the situation with cold showers, you see? They're going to set you up for the whole day, because if you get up, right, and the first thing you do, one of the first things you do is get into a cold shower, the amount of mental power that you have to do that, right? What else is going to stop you? I mean, realistically, right? Something as uncomfortable as cold water in the morning. You're set up. You're set up for the whole day, for everything else that you got to do. Now, a big benefit that I've actually noticed recently. Now, I live in Ottawa, Canada, Ontario, and it's cold, right? Here it's cold. Today it's not as cold, but there are days where it's been like minus 20, minus 18 recently, right? And last week I went to work, and my work is very close to me. It's like less than 10 minutes walking. I went to work. I was wearing a t-shirt and a bomber jacket, and it was minus 20, and I felt nothing. Nothing, all right? Now, I'm bald right now, right? I have no hair at all, shave, razor shave. And I was using beanies when it was only like minus 5. Right now, like, not today, but it's been like minus 20, minus 18. I'm not even using beanies, and I feel nothing. I feel nothing on my head. It's just cold tolerance. That's what it is. Your tolerance for the cold. And this actually really isn't that hard to believe, because if you search up Wim Hof, the Wim Hof method, or people who participate in the Wim Hof method, Wim Hofers, right? You can see that it's just mind-blowing, right? It's mind-blowing. Now, is it mind-blowing though? Not really, because that could be you. That could be you. And that's what I'm trying to get the point here, is that all this could be you. All these benefits, I've gotten them. Many people have gotten them. And who's next, baby? You can be next. So, to wrap up the video, cons with this, there are really no cons. Obviously, there's some precautions that you have to take, such as really measuring the temperature. I don't mean, actually measuring. I mean, like, seeing how much cold can you take. And obviously, if you're ill, if you're feeling sick, then a cold shower might not be ideal for you. Or if you have some kind of other illness or a disease, then it might not be ideal for you. But other than that, there are really no cons. Now, I'm going to challenge you, because I want you to grow, all right? Grow. Try it out, all right? So, my challenge for you is this. Tonight, today, whatever time it's where you are, your next shower, make it cold in some way. Because when I say some way, there are a couple methods you could use. Now, I started basically what people call cold turkey, right? I just started with cold, finished with cold. That's what I did. That's what I still do. Another method, and it's very common for when you're starting out, is to start off with your regular temperature, whether that may be hot or lukewarm, and finish off with cold. That might be rinsing off with cold, or even once you're done rinsing, standing in the water, practicing your breathing, absorbing all that water for the last 10, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, right? You can even work with times, right? You can increase, right? Go 15 seconds, 30 seconds, right? Or work up from 10, 20, 30, 40, a minute, right? In the sense of showering, there's 3 methods, all right? So you could either just, turn the tap on, right, and let it run throughout your whole shower, right? I usually do another one that's called the Navy, or I'm not sure if it's the Navy or the Marine method, but you basically, what you do is you turn the tap on, right? You rinse yourself, you turn it off, and then you lather yourself with soap, do what you have to do, and then you turn it back on just to rinse everything off and to get everything clear, and you're done. Now, obviously, if you're manscaping, right, you'll rinse off, and then you'll shave, trim, whatever, and then you'll lather with soap again, and then you'll rinse again, right? But that's just traditionally how it goes, right? Another way, and this is the most efficient way to save water, I actually used to do this. Now, like I said, I had a terrible eczema breakout like 2 months ago, and this is how I was showering, I call them bucket showers. So what you do is you can have a bucket or a lid, a container, and you turn the tap on, right? You fill it up with water, and then you just pour it all over you, right? Once you're fully wet, same pretty much with the Marine one, Navy one, lather yourself with soap, and then just fill up the bucket again, rinse yourself until you're fully done. So, that's my experience with cold showers for 1 year, right? Why I started doing them, the benefits I've noticed, the cons, which there are no cons, right? And how you could start doing them, and why you should start doing them, right? So, I really hope that you learned something from this video. I hope that it motivated you in some way, and I obviously hope that you accept my challenge, and you take a cold shower, and hey, you might develop an amazing habit that is going to definitely lead to many other good things in your life, and you're going to get many benefits. So with that said, I'll see you soon.